line up Luke Humphreys for Dobyns, or for Gate City. Right side E-step along the sideline. 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. And E-step circles out. Now goes right wing to McMurray. McMurray with the basketball. He'll get it back deep front court to Clark. Right wing E-step. E-step with Bingham in his face. Now gets it back out front to Clark. Clark swings it to Kilgore. Nobody picks him up. He'll take the 15-footer. Rims out, no good. Out with the rebound will be Blackwell. Somebody got lost in the Dobyns Bennett defense. Blackwell will walk it into the front court with 20 seconds to go in the period. 35-35, the score between Gate City and Dobyns Bennett. The winner back here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Left side Bingham. He'll circle out, pick up his dribble. Now gets it out to Sylvester at the center jump circle. 7 seconds. Sylvester, guarded by McMurray, dribbles left, dribbles right, throws up a runner in the paint. It's short, but there's Adams with the putback, good at the buzzer. Frankie Adams with the putback as he's able to come up with a missed shot by Sylvester. He'll put it up and in at the buzzer, and Dobyns Bennett will take the lead going into the fourth quarter. It's Dobyns Bennett 37, Gate City 35. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 60-second timeout. Wow. We start the fourth and final period of our first game today with Gate City with possession, trailing 37-35. Frankie Adams with his first points, I think, of this tournament on that putback at the buzzer. Here's Clark driving all the way down. He lost the handle on the basketball. Pulled down underneath. Will Humphreys has it blocked by Williams. Jump ball is getting tied up will be Williamson and E-step. The jump ball and possession arrow belongs to Dobyns Bennett.
Lamont Williams walking on the rim for the Indians. Get up there and claim a big rebound, knock that baby out of there.
So it is 37-35. Dobyns Bennett bringing the ball up the floor. This will be Blackwell. Blackwell will cross the time stripe. He'll be picked up by Clark. Bounces it on the right wing, Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh puts it on the floor, goes baseline, spins back out, now looks in low, and now will hit the cutting Sylvester. He almost had the ball knocked away. He'll chase it down, save it right elbow. Sylvester, right side. This is for three by Sensabaugh. Left short, rebound pulled out in low. E-step for the Blue Devils. He'll get the ball over right side into the front court. Clark kicks it into the corner. This is Will Humphreys. Back to Clark. Now they'll swing it all the way around to McMurray. He'll get it on the left wing to Kilgore. Kilgore drives baseline, shuffles in, spins back. Baseline, dishes it down low underneath. E-step. He'll put it up. No good. Rebound Williamson, and he falls to the floor and be called for a travel.
Charlie Morgan not very happy about that. Wow.
Thought maybe Williamson has sort of dished it off before he fell to the floor, but not according to the official. 37-35. Dobyns Bennett, we've played almost a minute of this fourth quarter. Trigger the inbounds Clark for the Blue Devils. Lobs it in with the basketball. Humphreys gets the ball between the rings to Kilgore. Kilgore, McMurray, left wing, fakes the three, and as it goes down low, they're going to call a hand check on Sensabaugh. I guess the hand check prior to the push-off of McMurray, and so the foul against Sensabaugh will be his first, team foul number 3. Haven't had a lot of fouls called. That's only the 14th total foul called in this game. Trigger it in Clark. He'll lob it out deep to Kilgore. Kilgore, left side of the key, gets it now to Clark. Clark will run the point in the center jump circle, dribbling around to the right. Looks in low, there's the feed. E-step, he'll force it up, can't get it to go down, and let's see what the call's going to be. It's going to be a block on Williamson down low.
A lot of bodies colliding in the paint that time.
Williamson will pick up his second, team foul number 4, and it will send E-step to the line to shoot 2.
Gate City did a good job of getting it down low, along the low block.
And Logan Williamson's going to have some bruises by the time this one's over. The toss is in the air by Estep and good. 37-36. And if he hits this one, we'll have our 6th tie of the game. We've already had 12 lead changes. And the toss in the air by Estep is good. He hits them both. He's got 6, and we're tied again at 37. Backcourt with the basketball. This is Ryan Blackwell. He'll bring it right to left as he crosses the time stripe, picks up his dribble, needs to get rid of it, and does so to Sylvester. He loses it, goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by McMurray of Gate City. It'll be Dobyns Bennett basketball side front court. That time Blackwell picked up his dribble just as he crossed the time stripe, got in a whole lot of trouble. Inbounds comes to the backcourt to Blackwell, brings it in the front court. He'll spin to the left at the head of the key, takes it to the left wing, gets it in the corner. Sensabaugh, who drives baseline, and reaching in behind and knocking it out of bounds is Kilgore.
Kilgore with a good play.
He'd gotten beat, but he was able to knock the ball away from behind, and it'll remain Dobyns Bennett basketball.
Sensabaugh just about ready to lay it up and in. And he reaches in and flicks it out of bounds. Bounds
comes into Williams. He hands the ball in the right-hand corner. Blackwell for 3. Yes.
And he goes downtown. Leroy Brown.
For Blackwell, that's his first points of the game. It's 40-37. Dobyns Bennett backcourt. This is Kilgore throwing it ahead to Estep. Estep forces it up, draws the foul. And it may be Williamson again.
Long pass over the Dobyns Bennett press. They get a good look at it. It doesn't roll, but they'll shoot 2.
Check that. It's going to be on Sylvester. Sylvester picks up his 2nd, team's 5th, and that sends Estep to the line once again to shoot 2. 6:05 to go in, dare I say, regulation. 40-37, Dobyns Bennett. Tosses in the air by Estep. It is no good, but he will get another. This is a 2-shot opportunity. The busiest and longest day of the Arby's Classic each year. Day 3, first game at 9 o'clock this morning. The last game at 9:30 tonight. Tosses in the air. And it is good. Estep hits 1 of 2. And we have 8 games on tap. We'll have the first 4 for you here today on AM 1320 WKIN. The second 4, the quarterfinals, beginning at 5 o'clock tonight on WJCW. Right side on the wing. Sylvester lobs it in low to Williams. Knocked away, but there's Williamson putting it up. No good as he came up with a loose basketball. And as they scrap for it, out with the basketball will be Gate City. This is Estep back now to McMurray, head of the key, throws up the 3. Shot by McMurray, rattles, no good, tipped up, no good. Scrap 4, put up and in by Kilgore. And we are tied again.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 opportunities on the offensive glass for the Blue Devils.
Tied at 40. Here is Sensabaugh having it knocked away from behind. Kilgore saved by Clark, and now Sensabaugh will be guilty of the foul. Reaching in after the turnover.
Not a bad foul. Gate City had a break going the other way. Kilgore was down there all by himself.
Sensabaugh picks up his 2nd. It's the team's 6th. And into the lineup comes Brett Bingham. He's going to replace Sensabaugh. We are tied at 40 with 5:24 to go in the game. Inbounds comes into McMurray. McMurray down the left side into the front court, guarded by Sylvester. 5-second count is on. He'll now get it over to the right side to Clark. Clark in the corner. This will be Kilgore driving baseline. He'll throw up a prayer, does not get it answered, but he does draw the foul.
Had great presence of mind there. He gets along the baseline, they reach in and hack it. He just throws up a prayer. It was answered because of the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's
on Bingham. That'll be his 2nd, team foul number 7. Kilgore to shoot 2, the first of which is good. And that'll be our 13th lead change of this game. 41-40 Gate City, 5:09 to go, and Kilgore will get a 2nd one coming up. Check it, it is 34 the foul is on. Williamson, that'll be his 3rd, team 7th. The 2nd shot, however, by Kilgore is no good. Rebound pulled out Williams.
So he made the first, missed the 2nd?
He did indeed. Bringing the ball into the front court. This will be Blackwell dribbling around to the left.
I got to start paying attention.
Out front, this is Sylvester, in low Williams. Williams from in front. Oh, it won't go down, but he draws the foul.
I'll tell you what, Dobyns Bennett's had a great number of looks on the inside today. Just cannot get the roll to go. But he'll shoot 2 this time.
It'll go against Luke Humphreys, his first, only the team's 2nd in this 2nd half. So Lamont Williams, who scored 13 in the first half, has only 2 here in the 2nd half. His first free toss is up and rims out no good. He is now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. And he'll get another. Tosses up. It is no good, but there's Williamson. He has the ball stripped away. Williamson came down with the rebound, and then Kilgore was able to swipe it away for the Blue Devils, and bringing it the other way will be Luke Humphreys. Gets it back now to the center jump circle to Clark. Clark dribbling around to the right, shuffles in, spins back baseline. Nice move off the glass, no good. Tipped up by Kilgore, no good. Lamont Williams out with the rebound for Dobyns Bennett. Williams will bring it up the floor with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Right side Sylvester. He'll in turn get it center jump circle to Blackwell. He'll bounce it left wing. Bigham. Bigham will take it baseline. Has it knocked away from behind by Kilgore. Retrieved by Humphreys. He'll work the ball back to McMurray.
Well, they got the behind-the-back slap down pat, don't they?
Everyone on the team does. Here's Kilgore in the right corner. Along the sidelines to McMurray. Out between the rings to Clark. 41-40 Gate City. Right side with the basketball. This is Kilgore. He'll go baseline, spin in the paint, spin back to the baseline, and throw up a prayer that's no good. Rebound pulled out in low by Blackwell. Bad shot selection there, and now here's Kilgore knocking it away from behind from Blackwell. Retrieved by McMurray. Outlet pass to Clark. Clark will drive, lay it up, and in.
3 straight turnovers for the Indians, and they get a layup going the other way as a result.
43-40. Gate City up 3 with 3:40 to go in this basketball game. Into the front court, spinning around. This will be Sylvester. He'll drive. Sylvester puts the runner up from in front. Good.
Big basket for Sylvester. Taking down the lane with a little runner.
Dobyns Bennett needed that one. It is 43-42 Gate City down the right side. Kilgore almost knocked away from behind by Sylvester. Kilgore goes to the floor and will be called for a travel.
Great hustle. Indians come from behind and knock it loose and come away with it.
Dobyns Bennett trying to do what Gate City's been doing so effectively, trying to come up from behind and coming up with the steal. And while they didn't get the steal, they did force the turnover. And a timeout will be called by Gate City with 3:19 to go in this basketball game. We'll take a 60-second break. 3:19 to go in the game. It is Gate City 43, Dobyns Bennett 42. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 60-second timeout.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Greg Stanley hasn't been in today. Was he taking off today?
No.
Huh?
No. Do I have a message on my...
Yeah? You want me to check it?
Would you?
Yeah, I don't know the number anymore, though.
It's 4717.
What was it again?
4717.
I'm only getting 3 numbers.
47.
Oh, okay.
17.
All right, I'll check that out. Debbie is sick today, so I'm covering things till about 11, and then I'm going to head out, make some calls, and I'm going to be here from 12 to 4. So.
All right.
All right? Thought you should know.
Okay.
Thanks. Yes!
3:19 to go in our first game of the day, and if they're all like this one, it's going to be a fun day of basketball. It's Gate City 43, Dobyns Bennett 42. The Indians have the basketball. This will be Blackwell dribbling to the right wing, bouncing out between the rings. Sensabaugh. He'll dribble to the left, drive down, try to kick it down low, knocked away, but saved by Sensabaugh on the left corner. He'll now penetrate, gets grabbed across the arms. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
Great penetration by Sensabaugh. He gets in there, gets hammered, he'll shoot 2. I was watching Coach Morgan across the way.
I was too.
He was doing all he could to get him to call the foul.
Hackney picks up his second team foul, number 3, and at the line to shoot will be Cody Sensabaugh, a pair. Tosses in the air, and it's good. Well, I think we've been here all day today. We're tied at 43. Our 8th tie. This could be our 14th lead change, and it is. And so Sensabaugh hits them both. It is 44-43. Sensabaugh with 11. 3 minutes exactly to go. Actually, that's our 15th, 16th lead change in this game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, 8th lead change. Here's a 3 by McMurray. Yes, from the right wing.
Off the glass. Give him 4 as it goes downtown again.
46-44.
Is that 6?
That is 6 threes. Yes, 6 threes. 46-44 Gate City. Driving Sylvester left corner. This is for 3 by Blackwell. Leaves it short. Rebound. Sensabaugh lays it up. No good. Rebound Williamson. He's going to get fouled.
Well, a lot of contact down there. Getting a little rough in the paint. Getting a little testy down here. Sensabaugh's all right.
He was Williamson's getting stepped on down there as Bateman picks up his first team foul number 4, and it will send Williamson to the line to shoot 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lead changes and 8 ties. The shot by Williamson is good. He could give us our 9th tie with this free throw. As here comes Estep and Kilgore back in for Gate City. 46-45 Gate City, 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Toss in the air, toss by Williamson, no good. Long rebound comes out to Clark. Clark will bring it in the front court, left wing to Kilgore. Kilgore looking in for a cutter, can't find one. Now takes it left to right, head of the key, and goes right wing down to Estep. Estep works it out high. This will be Clark dribbling around to the right. Out front now to Estep. He'll work it now to Kilgore. Kilgore left wing to Humphreys. Humphreys to Kilgore. Out between the rings to Clark with 2 minutes to go. This is McMurray. McMurray with the basketball, guarded by Sensabaugh. McMurray dribbling to the right. McMurray looking for the pick. Now dribbles left, pulls up and pops for 3. Long. It's a little long going after McMurray, and then it goes out of bounds. Last touched by, I believe, Sylvester, and it'll belong to Gate City side front court.
And again, bodies laying all over the floor. They're really getting after it.
Don't know if you want McMurray taking the 3 right there, up a point with 1:49 to go.
If it's McMurray, you do.
As into the lineup comes Bigham for the Indians to replace Sensabaugh.
You got to realize that his 3s are like layups for me and you.
Will Humphreys will check in for Luke Humphreys.
Of course, we don't make many of those either anymore, do we?
It will be to trigger it in. Kilgore. Yet to get it in.
As a matter of fact, we never did make many. That's another story. We got all day, right?
Yeah, left wing with the basketball. This is Kilgore. He'll dribble left. He'll spin right and throw it up from 14. It won't go. They chase after the rebound. Kilgore gets it. A couple of Indians just let Kilgore go between them and get the basketball. And now timeout will be called by Gate City with 1:33 to go in the game. It's Gate City 46, Dobyns Bennett 45. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 60-second timeout.
Hey, James? You, James?
Yeah.
When we go back to work here, if you can find Don or yell at him, tell him to come back in there. I need to talk to him during the next break.
Okay, it may take me a minute to find him, so don't take a break.
Well, we won't. Not until the end of the game.
Seconds to go. It is 46-45 Gate City. They'll have the basketball to trigger it in. Kilgore now gets it into Clark, and as Clark comes down with the basketball, he's on the sideline, and let's see what the call's going to be. They're going to say he came down on the sideline and turned the ball over to Dobyns Bennett.
Well, indeed he did. The official got tangled up with everybody over there. Everybody's right on top of him. Took him a while to tell us, but he was out of bounds.
Inbounds comes into Blackwell. Dobyns Bennett down a point with 1:25 to go with the basketball. Blackwell dribbling left, spins back to the right. Now circles out with 1:18 to go. Blackwell all the way at the center jump circle, comes right side now to Sylvester. Sylvester guarded by McMurray. A pair of 12s going one-on-one. Here's a feed Williamson. Williamson dishes it back left side. Blackwell, he'll shuffle in, put it off the glass, get it to go.
Oh, Blackwell with a runner in the lane. Great ball moving Indians, and they take the lead.
That is another lead change. 47-46 with exactly a minute to go. McMurray bounced it back to Clark, and Clark will walk it into the front court. 47-46. Dobyns Bennett by a point. Clark dribbling around to the right. Nobody picks him up. He drives to the basket, lays it up good, and he was fouled.
Oh, my. All Charlie Morgan can do is take a long walk there. Somebody gets lost or gets picked out at the top. He was wide open all the way home.
It's on Williamson, his 4th, team's 8th. And Blackwell was the one who was guarding Clark, and then as he went around to pick out high, nobody followed him to the basket. The shot in the air by Clark is no good. Rebound pulled out Williams. 48-47 Gate City. Here's Blackwell into the front court. Blackwell right to left between the rings, goes left wing to Bigham. Bigham gets it out high, Sylvester. Sylvester head of the key, picks up his dribble, nearly travels. Goes left side, Bigham, and a timeout is called by Dobyns Bennett with 32.2 seconds to go in the game, and Gate City up 48-47, and we'll hold it here during this timeout. Again, a reminder, as you make your way to the 22nd Annual Arby's Classic, don't forget to pick yourself up a souvenir. We've got the great souvenir programs, and of course, Arby's Classic t-shirts, sweatshirts, caps. So you'll want to pick one of those up as you come into the Arby's Classic today or anytime during the holiday season.
I'll tell you what, went out there and looked around a while ago. They've got some really nice things out there.
Coming up next, it'll be the West Hill Warriors taking on the Tennessee High Vikings. The Warriors versus the Vikings. Sounds like a medieval movie if I've ever heard one.
Sounds like a battle to me.
And that'll be coming up next to see who will play the winner of this game at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
This has been a battle.
It has indeed. 48-47 Gate City. We've had 17 lead changes in this game and 8 ties. Largest lead of the game was at the end of the first quarter when Gate City led 15-8. Dobyns Bennett's largest lead has been 3. Dobyns Bennett will have the basketball. Side front court with 32.2 seconds to go. To trigger the inbound, Sylvester gets it in the backcourt to Blackwell. Blackwell will bring it into the front court. Blackwell dribbling around to the left, bounces it in the corner to Sylvester. Sylvester with 24 seconds gives it to Blackwell. He'll drive baseline. He'll put it up off the glass. No good. They scrap for the rebound, and out with it will be McMurray for Gate City. To Clark. Lead pass into the front court to Will Humphreys. Humphreys will stand there with the basketball and get fouled by Blackwell.
Had to foul. Had a good look at it down here, did the Indians. Couldn't get it to go down. Lamont Williams had a hand on a rebound before Gate City takes it the other way. Oh, my. They don't have a... Yeah, they are shooting one place. I thought they were going to go over there and throw it in bounds.
Will Humphreys, that's the 9th team foul, and it is on Blackwell, his 3rd.
Even if he makes them both, the Indians can tie with a 3.
So Will Humphreys, his free throw good. It is 49-47. Dobyns Bennett has 2 timeouts left. Gate City has none. And Humphreys will get another 12.3 seconds to go in the game. Toss is up, toss by Humphreys, good. He hits them both.
Now they got to make a 3.
50-47 in backcourt Sensabaugh. Gate City's only committed 14 fouls. They might want to commit a foul. Here's a 3 put up by Blackwell, no good. Williams chases it down in the corner. He throws the 3 up, no good. Ball knocked out. It's put up by Sylvester at the buzzer. Good, but it was inside the paint. The basket by Sylvester will be good, but it will be 1 point short. And the Gate City Blue Devils have hung on. A wild flurry there at the end. The Gate City Blue Devils have defeated Dobyns Bennett 50-49. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after these messages.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Here, James said you're looking for me.
Okay, did you get a message?
It was Debbie.
Okay. You haven't heard from Greg? Don.